I'm Desiree.
I'm Emily.
Welcome to Intuitive Therapeutic Massage. So this video is the end of the year video, and we just want to come to you and talk to you about going into 2021 and what we've learned in 2020 with the whole pandemic. So I'm going to let Emily start and then I'll come in.
Well, it's been a difficult year for everybody, I think, across the board, but we just wanted to take a moment to think about how we got here to this end of this year and just be grateful for the things that really that were good in this year, because not everything was bad, and sometimes just taking that time to be thankful for the little things makes a big difference. So as we close out this year, we want to remind you to think about those things.
Absolutely. And I know for myself, we work so hard in our business. So going into 2020, and then when the pandemic started, it really allowed me, and I know Emily can concur, that it was good to have time off. It was good to just stop and just think, to reflect and relax. We're very hands-on. Massage is very hands-on, and we put out a lot of energy, one in with our clients, but two and even with our business and building the business. So it just took a lot out of us, and so it was good to have those few months to just stop and relax and not even think about anything some days, just like literally like I could sleep and I don't have to worry about going to work. So that was one of the things that I was really grateful for 2020.
Definitely, I agree. It was a much needed break for us, personally, to, as Desiree said, to take a break, and also even just business-wise, we really were forced to stop and evaluate where we were in this business, and the choices that we've been making so far, and can we keep going? Are we burning ourselves out? Are we able to keep this business, which we love, going? And how do we do that in a sustainable way? So that time off was very much appreciated, because it led us to make some drastic choices, and we have just gained all these new skills over this time period that we
Absolutely. What else has it done? Well, it has caused me to reflect on what really matters. During this pandemic, I had to really sit down and reevaluate a lot of things. And sometimes when you're in the hustle and bustle, certain things that are really important, you kind of scave over because you're just doing so many things. So with the pandemic, I was able to just stop and think about what really, really matters. And another thing that I dealt with was being more grateful. Grateful for my family, grateful that everybody was safe, and grateful for family time. This was the year that all my family was together, all my children. We were under the same roof, because they are adult children, and we were all under the same roof, and just sharing moments of cooking together and just having conversations that we normally wouldn't have done, because everybody is going their own way. Either someone is traveling, or my husband is very busy with plumbing, so he was never really home, and so it's just been a lot. So for all of us to be under the same roof and just sit, reflect, play games, talk about certain things that's going on, that was really, really a major play in my household, and I'm so grateful for that as well.
Yeah, again, I have to agree with that. Just having all this time with my husband after being recently married, and then actually getting to spend time together, because normally our schedules are completely opposite of each other. So it was really nice to just relax, and we did countless amounts of puzzles and games, and even just walking around my own neighborhood was really, really nice. I got to know my neighborhood in a way that I hadn't before, when I'm just driving through it, trying to get from one place to the next. And
yes, absolutely.
this was really nice. I got to actually look at the houses and see what's going on in my neighborhood, and even just seeing other people out walking as well. That was nice. Like this whole community of people just trying to get out into nature a little bit, and so that time was was nice, and it definitely made me reevaluate, how do I want to spend my time and what's an important use of my time. So,
Absolutely, yes. And I believe that even, me and your minds just coming together and collaborating with, things that we want to implement and, where we see our business in the future, we were able to, spend time dialoguing and working on that and, just coming up with creative ideas. And, we were able to find an amazing mentor, throughout this whole pandemic that has helped us like tremendously more than you could ever know. And she has helped us to restructure a lot of things that weren't working we had to let go of, even though we felt like very comfortable in it, but it wasn't working, so we had to let it go. And then just implementing new things, which has just been like amazing for us. So throughout everything, I'm just so thankful for being able to reflect on what matters in this year. I'm definitely looking forward to 2021 because I feel like 2021 is like going to be a year of just harvest and a year of creativity on a whole nother level, and a year of action, like just doing things like what you said you were going to do in 2020. Now you get to put it in full action in 20 and 21. So I'm really excited about 2021 and what it has to bring.
yeah, I think this is going to be a great year, and I know that there's still a lot of things going on in the world. It's not like everything has just magically reset itself, and even if you have had a rough 2020 this year, I think there's still something you can find to be grateful for, and so that's what we're trying to focus on. Whether it's you discovered how much you loved having the extra time, you didn't have to commute back and forth to the office, now you get to spend that with your family. Whether it's the opposite, realizing that you really enjoyed being in the office where you have that space to yourself,
Yes.
or anything, any little thing that you got extra time to do, or just that you had a job through the whole pandemic, or whatever it is for you. Even though we've had some rough times, there definitely is always something to be grateful for, and so
Absolutely, yeah.
that's how we want to end this year,
Yes,
with
yes.
gratitude. And
Absolutely. We're thankful for the essential workers. We're thankful
Yes.
for all the nurses, doctors, the ones who worked at the supermarkets, and who just kept the communities going through this whole pandemic. The ones who never even had a break. One of my clients came in and she said she worked more during the pandemic than she's ever worked, and just my hats off to her. Kudos to her for just like being there and being able to serve her community in such a dark time that we had. And I'm just really thankful for everyone who just like extended themselves, for the people who made food for other people, or checked on their neighbors, or just sent like a love gift to someone that was in need. So I'm really thankful for all of that, and I just hope that everyone just stays in that mode of just, it takes a community to get things implemented and to get things done. So I just want everyone to just reflect on what they've had and what they cherished throughout this year, and just look forward to 2021 being the best year ever.
Yes, and thank you to all of you. We're so grateful for the support that we've gotten
Yes.
from our community, our
Clients,
massage
yes,
client
yes.
community, all of you who have been fearlessly trying to keep us here, and we are
Yes.
extremely grateful to all of you, and look forward to dazzling you with some new things
Yes,
in
absolutely.
2021. So
Absolutely. So happy New Year,
Happy New
everybody.
Year.
Happy New Year, and we will see you in 2021.
All right.